Here is our last two questions from our 5.4 quiz review. Notice this is when we have exponentials on both sides of the equation that don't and cannot be written as the same base. So in number 17, you have a base of 4 and a base of 3. They can't be reduced down to the same base like in questions 1 through 4. And so we'll hop right to it. It says what we want to do is take the log of both sides. Common log or natural log, they're both on your calculator, so it doesn't matter which one. So we'll just do the log of both sides. Sorry, the number 17 is in the way. The correct way to do this is to put it to the left of what's there. So actually I'll rewrite it. So this should look like this. Log, not like that. Log of 4 to the x minus 2 is equal to log of 3 to the 2x. Step 2, it says use the power rule for logs or logarithms to move the exponent out front. So this x minus 2 will come out front and this 2x will come out front. So that will read, now make sure you put the x minus 2, it's two terms in parentheses. So log of 4 is equal to 2x times the log of 3. Distribute as necessary. Well, we do have to distribute here. Log base 4 gets multiplied to both of these. So this is going to be x times the log of 4 minus, be careful with this is just 2 times the log of 4. You do not multiply 4 times 2. It's 2 times this thing, not 2 times this thing. So that's on our left side, and that will equal 2x times the log of 3. So we distributed as necessary, move all terms with a variable to one side and all terms without a variable to the other side. So we have an x, I'll bold the two x's, so we have an x here, and we have an x here. So looks like it's going to be easiest just to subtract x times log of 4 from both sides. So on the left side, and don't lose negatives, so this is gone. This is negative 2 times the log of 4 equals, these are not like terms because it's a log of 3 and a log of 4, so we just have to leave them separate. So 2x log of 3 minus x log of 4. All right, so we did step 4. We moved all terms with a variable to one side and all terms without a variable to the other side. Step 5 is factor. So factor out the variable. So the left side is going to still stay the same. So negative 2 log of 4 equals, we can factor out an x. There was an x in both terms, and that's why they're both on that side. So factor out an x, and we have 2 log of 3 minus log of 4. And now we want to solve for x, so we divide by this binomial. So 2 log of 3 minus log of 4. Divide both sides by that. 2 log of 3 minus log of 4. Those cancel. So that's our exact answer right there. So this is an exact answer. But we're going to approximate it. We're going to figure that out. We're going to put it on our calculator. Just be careful with this. It's division. So just for practice sake, if you know your calculator, I'm doing a little bit too much, but this is going to be division. So I'm going to put parentheses, and then I'm going to put what's in the numerator. So negative 2 log of 4. So I'm going to end the parentheses for the 4, and then I'm going to end the parentheses for the numerator. So that's the numerator divided by, and now I need to put some open parentheses again. Now I'm going to put the denominator. So this is 2 log of 3. Close the parentheses for the 3. that's very, very important, minus the log of 4. And we're going to barely be able to see this, so we'll close that parentheses, and we need to close the parentheses for the denominator. So I'm going to hit another parenthesis. So actually I'm going to come back to, and I'm going to write here on the page, this is what it looks like. So open parentheses there. The calculator put this one in for us. We have to close around the 4, close the numerator. Then we hit our divided by sign. Parentheses 2, the calculator gives us this one. We close the 3. Log of 4, the calculator gives us that one. We close this one for the 4, but then we close another one for the whole denominator. And then we hit enter. And we get that x equals negative. Now it said in these directions it said round to the nearest hundredth, so negative 3.42. There's our answer. We can plug this back in for x. So let's see that. Let's practice it. So we got 4 to the power of x minus 2. So I'm just going to put in that negative 3.42. So negative 3.42 minus 2. That's our first one. So hit enter. That says, oh, it's a very small number. 5.455 to the negative 4th power. So that really means move that decimal over 4 places. Well, this is going to be interesting. And then we're going to do 3 raised to the power of 2 times our answer again. So negative 3.42. And we get very close. See the 5.45. All right, so that is our answer for number 17. And then finally number 18. And 18 is a little bit unique. We actually won't probably need to run through all these steps that are here because it has a base E and a base 10. Those are both in our calculator. So we can just take the log of both sides, the common log or the natural log. In this case, I'm going to do the natural log. So we'll take the natural log of both sides. And so the 2x plus 1 can come out front. So I guess we should have our steps up here. Take the log or natural log of both sides. So we got the step 2, use the power rule. So 2x plus 1 comes out front. Natural log of e equals the natural log, so that x can come out front, so x times the natural log of 10. I know we're fairly new to this, but we really should know what the natural log of e equals. It's actually just equal to 1. If you didn't know that, it will work just to keep running through how we've done it before, like distribute. We could distribute. That will all work. In fact, I'll do it, although this is just equal to 1. So we got 2x times the natural log of e plus the natural log of e equals x times the natural log of 10. We want to get the x's to one side. So here's an x and here's an x. So let's subtract 2x times the natural log of e minus 2x times the natural log of e. This is really hurting me to write natural log of e knowing that it's just equal to 1. But we'll keep with it. So we got natural log of e, so these are gone. Got a natural log of e over here equals x times the natural log of 10 minus 2x times the natural log of e. Factor out the x here. So we're at step 5. Factor out the x. So natural log of 10 minus 2x natural log of e. And finally, we divide by natural log of 10 minus, oh, I'm sorry, I left this x in here, but we factored it out. That x should not be there. So minus 2 times the natural log of e. Divide both sides by that. So natural log of 10 minus 2 natural log of e. Cancels. This is our exact answer, although there's a couple natural log of e's in there, which isn't good. So we can type this in our calculator. So our answer is going to be x equals, let's just clear this thing out here. So natural log, so numerator, natural log of e. So the way you get the e is you hit second and natural log. And it automatically gives you an exponent. So e to what power? Well, e is just e to the first. So in my case, I have to go out of here. So natural log of e, that's my numerator, divided by parentheses, natural log of 10. I have to close the parentheses on the 10, minus 2 times the natural log of e. I have to put a 1 in the exponent, put a parenthesis to end the e, and a parenthesis to end the denominator. So again, I'll come down to what I have written here. So open parenthesis, calculator gives me this one. I end the e, and then I have to end the numerator. Go to the denominator, open parentheses, calculator gives me this one, natural log of 10, close the parentheses, calculator gives me this one, end after the e, and then end the denominator, hit enter, and we get 3.03. So there you have it. Those are the answers for the quiz review. Please work through and make sure you know how to do these.